Today I have a fun update for you all. Unfortunately, not about the stolen French crown jewels, but about this incredible ancient Greek terrarium ring that I made a video about a few weeks ago. If you saw that video, then you will remember that this was an incredible and very unusual ancient Greek ring, which had a profusion of teeny tiny little golden flowers and leaves encased under rock crystal. This piece had sold at auction for $100,000, and there were two kinds of comments that I got more than any other. The first was, "You idiot, those are not real leaves and flowers." Of course, they're not real leaves and flowers. I never said they were real leaves and flowers. They are made out of gold. They are covered in wire and granulation. To those of you who left a nasty comment implying that I was stupid, you clearly weren't paying enough attention to the video. The second type of comment I got a lot of was, "These sorts of pieces should not be sold to private buyers, they belong in museums." I do tend to agree, and my response to most of those comments was, for all we know, this was bought by a museum, and it turns out that's exactly what happened. This exquisite ring was bought by the Getty Museum in Los Angeles, California. It is going to be on display at the Getty Villa along with their treasure trove of ancient Greek, Roman, and Etruscan art, and I think that's a fairly fitting home for a piece this splendid. I did find out after posting that video that the Metropolitan Museum of Art apparently also had a similar ring in their collections, but it has since been returned to the lender, which some people have told me is actually a euphemism for being returned to Italy because it was initially looted. I have not been able to track down whether or not that is factual. If you know more about the matching ring at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, please let me know. Despite having been to the Met dozens of times, I do not recall seeing an example of a terrarium ring like this, so if you've got a photo, that would be very helpful too. And of course, a huge thank you to all of the people who sent me more photos of the sister ring at the Dallas Museum of Art. I am very appreciative. I'm going to be putting together another more in-depth video with a follow-up about the sister ring with some better photos. So for everyone who was upset that the terrarium ring probably sold to some oligarch who was going to keep it next to their stolen French crown jewels, fret not, because it was bought by a museum and will be on display for everyone to enjoy.